Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody been, man? Hope everybody had a wonderful work week. And is going to have a wonderful weekend. We're going to get a little bit of rain here, so there's not going to be too many outdoor activities going on here, but I definitely got some stuff I can do in the shop, so I'll probably be in there working this weekend a little bit. But just wanted to jump on real quick, man, and touch base with some people and, that folks that, was just wondering or don't know. As a lot of you already know, I posted this same exact ACT flywheel on this scale and how much it weighed and everything. So I just wanted to just basically do like a little video on it and give it a rundown and stuff like that. So, so basically we have this flywheel weighs 9 pounds, 7 3/4 ounces. And this is an ACT lightweight flywheel. Now the factory flywheel, the factory BP05 flywheel weighs in at 18 pounds. So it's a 9-pound difference. I also did a video on the 2.0 Z-Tech and 2.0 SPI flywheel as well, and that weighed in at like 17 pounds. So yeah, definitely the ACT lightweight flywheel is a significant difference, anywhere from, it's we're gonna just say 9-pound difference, and that's a good amount of rotating weight when you're talking about rotating mass. Now the cool combination to put with this thing would be the BP01 crankshaft. The BP01 crankshaft is actually 10 pounds lighter than the BP05 crankshaft. So you combine this flywheel with the BP01 crankshaft and you got a very, very light rotating assembly. For naturally aspirated rotating assembly. Turbo would be the throttle response would be very quick with turbo. But in my experience, I've always experienced that a lighter flywheel with turbo, it actually falls down in between shifts and it doesn't stay up in the RPM band because it doesn't have the inertia that the heavier flywheel does. But that's, other people have mixed feelings about that, but that's just what I've experienced with it. I'm not saying it's right, not saying it's wrong. So if you like lightweight flywheels with turbo, that's cool. I like my flywheels to be heavy with turbo, but anyway, so back to this. So yeah, it's this is this right here with a BP01 crankshaft would go great in a naturally aspirated application. It'd be very responsive. It will respond very, very, very quick, especially with having less rotating mass to spin. So you're talking about, let's see, you got 10 pounds, 10-pound difference on your flywheel, then you got 9-pound difference here. So that's 19 pounds of rotating mass that you have, rather than then you have, let's see, 36 and yeah. So you got about 18 or 19 pounds of rotating mass gone. So yeah, man, that's significant. That's a significant amount of weight, especially rotating. So, but yeah, that'd be a cool combination to put together. So if anybody's wondering what the BP01 engine is, the BP01 engine came in the Mazda Protege from 90 to 94. And I've seen some of the BP01s in the MX3 as well. I seen one probably a few weeks ago in the junkyard that was a BP01. Now, I'm not sure if that engine comes in the MX3 from the factory, but that's the first time I've ever seen one in one. I'm used to seeing either the 1.6 in the MX3 or the 1.8 K8. So, but yeah, so if you can find a BP01, and you got an ACT flywheel that's, a lightweight flywheel, or you got any kind of flywheel that's lightweight, man, combine it with that flywheel and a nice little naturally aspirated combination, man, you have a pretty peppy Escort or Protege or 323 or whatever, man. So yeah, so I just want to jump on real quick, man, and share that with you guys. And yeah, my scale went dead on me. It's tired of waiting on me. But I already showed it to y'all, so y'all seen it. but But yeah, man, so I just want to get on and basically talk about that a little bit. Now, if everybody's wondering what kind of scale this is a CPS refrigerant scale. This is what I use to, this is the scale I use to weigh refrigerant when I'm charging units and stuff like that. Because I do HV, everybody knows I do HVC for a living. So the CPS scale is what I like using on a lot of stuff. This is a nice scale, very nice scale. Not cheap, but it's very nice, and it's definitely worth the money. So I've had this one quite a while, but it still works great. So another thing I'd like to touch on real quick. So of course you can see this flywheel has hot spots in it all around the surface area. So this right here is what you don't want when you install a new clutch. So when you install a new clutch, you want to make sure you get this turned so it's nice and smooth. Don't take one of those all the research I've done and all the clutch companies I've talked to, they always have told me do not use one of those sanding discs, you know, to knock the burr off and knock the glaze and stuff off. They said don't use that. Always just have the flywheel turn, and that's what I've always done. I've always just, you know, done it the right way, like they recommend, and just have the flywheel turn. And I've had great success with that. So yeah, man, always have your flywheels turn before you install a new clutch. Like you say, this one's got some real bad hot spots in it. So yeah, that definitely needs to be turned. But but yeah, and the thing is, if you try to put a new clutch on this surface, what you will probably get is what you call clutch chatter. So when you let off the clutch, it'll like the car will shake when it's disengaged. When the car will shake when the clutch is starting to engage into the flywheel. And you don't want that, because you could ruin your brand new clutch disc like that, depending on what kind of clutch you have, whether it be just a regular everyday streetable clutch, or, you know, like a stage 2, stage 3, stage 4 clutch with a sprung hub clutch with pucks, you know, 6-puck, you know, 8-puck, you know, 4-puck, whatever it may be. You just always want to resurface your flywheels. Never put a clutch on a nasty flywheel surface like this right here. Like, I could feel all this in the flywheel. As a matter of fact, I can feel it. You can hear it as I run my fingernail around it. You can hear the rough surface there. So yeah, so it's always recommended, man. Just spend the extra 40 or 50 bucks or whatever the machine shop will charge you, man, and just have that flywheel resurface. It'd be like new. And then when you install your new clutch, you know, everything is mated together, and it can, you know, everything has a wear pattern. So now the clutch has a fresh surface to mate to. Just like when you do your brakes, like, you know, depending on what kind of condition the rotor's in. If the rotor's got hot spots, of course, you don't want to use that rotor. You take that rotor. Back in the day, you used to turn a rotor before you put pads on. Now rotors are so freaking cheap now. You just take the rotor off and then put a new rotor on and put your new brake pads on there. So same concept with, you know, with flywheel. Same difference. So yeah, guys, I just want to jump on real quick and share this video with y'all. And like I said, this is an ACT lightweight flywheel, 9-pound flywheel. So like I said, again, if you want a nice lightweight rotating assembly, you can use this flywheel with a BP01 crankshaft, which weighs 10 pounds less than the factory BP05 crank. So this flywheel is 9 pounds lighter than the factory BP05 flywheel, and the BP01 crankshaft is 10 pounds lighter than the BP05 crankshaft. So yeah, guys, so appreciate everybody tuning in, and I really appreciate all the love and support. You know, thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel. I try to keep my channel as detailed and as try to put as much information in as I can. If anybody's got any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, so reach out to me. You can leave some comments below, you know, if you got any questions, anything like that, and I'll be glad to help you guys out. And one more pointer: when you do that lightweight setup, what I always like to do is take the flywheel, the crankshaft, engine block, of course, and your rods and pistons to the machine shop, and your harmonic balancer, and have everything balanced. And that helps a tremendous bit. Like, a lot of people don't understand how much a rotating assembly balance helps out. So not only will you have a light rotating assembly, but you also have a balanced rotating assembly, which that just makes it even better. You know what I mean? That makes the combination work even better. Like, I did it to Donatello, and I tell you, I never ran a balanced engine until I built the one for him in 2021. And I tell you what, I will never ever build an engine again and not have it. I will never ever build another engine again and not have it balanced. I can tell you that much. So yeah, guys. So yeah, if you're putting engines together, you know, spend the extra money and have it balanced. I'm telling you, you will never regret it. I know I didn't. So thanks, guys. We'll jump off. This concludes the video for this lightweight flywheel by ACT. And like I said, if anybody's got any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions I can. And if I don't have an answer, I'll get it for you. So thanks, guys. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody that tunes in and watches the channel. And, you know, I'm hoping everybody can learn something from the information I've been putting out. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to hop off here and catch y'all in the next one. Have a blessed one.